From the highest peaks in South Korea, we could always see water in the distance. I want to take you off the coast to a small volcanic island in the East Sea. Our time on Jeju reminded us that we don't have to go far to find beauty. From sunrise to sunset, we followed paths around the volcano and sat between a waterfall and open sea. We had our camera and I started to draw. I began to think that to be an artist, you just need to see everything with curiosity. We found a book by one artist who painted Jeju. At first, they thought the island was small, but the more they travelled, the more they drew, the more their heart flooded at the surprise of such a huge and infinite place. They looked to Halla Mountain, the sea, villages and wind, and said, "There is nothing that is not precious. There is nothing that is not beautiful."
I've been carrying a book from the gallery and really loved reading some of the artist's reflections. The more I looked into it, the more I felt like it sets the perfect tone for our own visit to the island.
As we travelled around, we kept stopping to take it all in. The fields, afternoon light, and mountains in the distance. From every corner, we could see the edge of Hallasan in the sky. It's the tallest mountain in South Korea, a volcano right in the middle of the island. I'd heard that in some seasons there are wildflowers blooming all over the mountainside, so we waited for a clear day to hike to the top. It was a steep climb for nearly 9 kilometers, but we were rewarded with a very rare view at the peak, where a blue lake filled the crater. Around the islands, the sea was so expansive, and we decided to travel further out into it. We took a boat to Udo Island and explored each and every turn. I thought about how nature asks us to be creative because you need to be patient and open to the unknown. It asks us to be fully present in any experience that it provides. Some places on this trip seemed to come straight out of our daydreams. My favorite was a waterfall that runs into the sea. We started every morning in its mist, just watching and finding inspiration. When we slow down like this, it's easy to appreciate any small moment. How the elements change, how clouds take their shape, how people gather at the edges of water. These were the simple days on Jeju.